Leo, I hope you're all well. In today's reading, we'll be looking at whoever you're thinking about that you're in no contact with. Their energy, we have Seven of Swords, Eight of Wands in reverse. So right away, that is reaffirming that there is no contact here. There's blockages in communication. So as a result, no forward movement here. This may be someone who was deceptive, they're cheating, they're a liar. They're very manipulative with their words here is what I'm getting in the past. So I don't see them initiating much for the time being. How they're viewing you, we have Ace of Wands, Three of Swords in reverse. They see that you're not initiating either. You're holding back and you're focused on yourself and your healing. They feel you're not as fixated or stuck on this situation as you once were. How they're feeling, we have Temperance upright, Page of Swords in reverse. This person is watching you. Some of you, they're watching you from afar if there is distance. Right? Temperance does talk about travel, but there may be some differences between the both of you. It can be age, race, culture, opposites attract, something that is proving to be a blockage between the both of you. But in this person's feelings, they are wanting to compromise, reconcile, work on things with you. Let's clarify their feelings here. Why Temperance? Knight of Cups. Yeah, a lot of you, they are at a distance from you, and that is an obstacle. Why Page of Swords? Yeah, I don't see them initiating. They're wanting to. Some of you, this is because of children. They may have two children, or they may have been giving to two people. They had options. I'm definitely seeing that with the Seven of Cups. So right now, this person is choosing to maintain distance and watch you. They're very moody is what I'm getting. But they haven't let go of you entirely. They're still wanting to invest on some level. Their intentions, we have Eight of Swords, upright, Four of Wands in reverse. Some of you, they're getting out of another situation. This may be a divorce, some family situation that they feel tied to. I'm sensing frustration here. So in their intentions, I don't see much intentions, really, because they're confused. They don't see a way out here. There's a lot of, it's almost being surrounded here by negativity, negative family members, negative thoughts, something. So they're not seeing a way out here, Leo. Eight of Swords, Emperor. Yeah, they feel like they don't have control over this situation. And they're also someone who's very unstable mentally. So they don't really have direction right now when it comes to the situation. And a lot of you, if you're not initiating, you've taken your energy back, they feel they have no choice but to sit back and observe, right? And that is if they have any means of watching you. They can be just wondering about you. If there's, you don't have them on social media or something. What action they'll take towards you, we have Ten of Wands, Seven of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands in reverse. This is someone who's keeping their options open. They're playing the field, and they also seem to be distracted by responsibilities. They're concerned about their finances, but they do see you're the one that stands out. I don't understand why this person is exploring their options, perhaps not wanting to put their eggs in one basket, but King of Wands in reverse can be a player energy, someone who feels the grass is greener on the other side. But you're the one they see value in, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, the situation was either lopsided. This person seems to be scattering their energy. They're all over the place. And they're mentally very conflicted, confused. Eight of Swords, Seven of Cups. But in terms of you, they still want to invest and put in the work. Why Ace of Pentacles? King of Swords. Yeah, they run hot and cold. They're very moody. But they will be coming to you with an offer is what I'm getting. But they have some issues they need to work through. Some of this could have to do with your connection, but it can be something from their past. Baby mama, daddy, whatever happened to them. How you'll be feeling, we have Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you're not initiating, you're not taking action. I see you holding back. Why Queen of Wands for how Leo will be feeling? You're not communicating. Knight of Swords. Some of you could be holding on to a grudge, but Yeah, you're coming through very secretive. You're holding back your emotions. You're not being vulnerable with this person. And that the reason you're not being vulnerable can be because of this person's inconsistency. Knight of Wands in reverse, their player-like tendencies. Their player-like ways, you don't trust them. You never know what they're up to, where you stood with them. So yeah, I see you taking back your energy, which is why your outcome, we have Hangman and Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay, Leo, if the situation caused you stress, anxiety, I see you healing, and I see you coming out of your head, and you feeling more peaceful. Peaceful is it? You've accepted the situation for what it is, and you're going with the flow with Hangman. Some of you may feel you have no choice, so it's almost throwing your hands up here, right? And you're not resisting anything. You're being patient, and if you are waiting on this situation, don't. That is another message I'm getting. Don't wait or put your life on hold for anyone. But a lot of you, I see you letting go, releasing and letting things fall where they may, right? This person's outcome, we have Tower, upright, Ten of Swords in reverse, Three of Cups, Four of Cups, Page of Cups. They'll be wanting a reconciliation. Some of you, they may be going through a divorce or a breakup, something that happened to them in the past. That is what they're healing from, right? But I do see some upheaval ending in their life, which they're recovering from. And they'll want to reconcile with you, Leo, here moving forward. But there is a fear of rejection because of what happened between the both of you. But they will be wanting to bring you an offer. Page of Cups. This person's not done with this situation is what I'm getting. And some of you may be waiting on them as well for an apology, an explanation. Let's get some oracle cards for you, Leo. I've never been in love before until I met you. It was love at first sight. Yeah, some days I love you, some days I hate you. This person can be moody. I was getting that. So this person liked you instantly. It was love at first sight for them. They think you're very attractive physically. Yeah, wasn't I telling you they're afraid of rejection? They're wanting to come back to you. Confirmation. I'm afraid of expressing my feelings and have you reject me. My ego won't be able to handle it. Emperor. Emperor definitely can have a big ego, so that is what is holding them back. I feel so insecure around you. You're way out of my league. Everyone wants you. You're the Queen of Wands. Although you're coming through in reverse, and that can be because this person's rubbed you the wrong way, right? Which has you displaying more of your shadow traits of your sign. But how are you? I want to get out my mixed emotions. Some of you can be frustrated because Queen of Wands in reverse can be. How does Leo feel about this person? Clarify the Queen of Wands in reverse. Perhaps some of you, we have vulnerable. Perhaps some of you were vulnerable with this person at one point. Ooh, bored. Yeah, some of you it can be. Okay, Leo, make sure you're not settling. Make sure you're not in a situation because you were comfortable, right? Because the moon can also be our fourth house, comfort, and I have safe here. So there may have been a feeling of security, safety here, and that was the reason you were investing in the first place. But we also have exhausted. So yeah, you're feeling depleted, like you have nothing to give. You feel this person drags their feet. This is not really going anywhere. So yeah, exhausted is your feelings. Queen of Wands, like you have no energy to carry on. Why is Temperance here for how this person will be feeling about Leo? Clarify Temperance. Vulnerable. Yeah, this person's wanting to work on things with you. At least that is how they're feeling, and they watch you, and they make up, they imagine scenarios, can be picturing with you with someone else. What is Leo doing? Leo's getting away. They're not taking action towards me. They're not as present as they once were. Vulnerable and Eight of Swords. Defenseless, unprotected, helpless, and they felt their hands were tied here. And we have desperate, frantic, out of control, in need. I was feeling, although the Emperor came through upright, I was getting intuitively an Emperor in reverse energy because we had instability, right? So yeah, this person doesn't feel they have control over this situation, Leo, for whatever reason. But in their outcome, they're wanting to come back around to you. Now, afraid of rejection. Ooh, I've been feeling depressed, indulging in my self-defeat. I just don't see a way out. Wow, confirmation. They're blindfolded. I don't see a way out. So there may be, it's almost like they don't, I was telling you something about negative family members. It's almost they don't have the support they need around them at this time either. They're going through a lot. And it's almost the situation's too heavy for them to deal with right now, Leo. Let's get this intentions deck as well. If you forgive me and allow me to enter your life, there's still hope for us. Yeah, they'll be wanting to come back around, but they're going through something here. Emotionally, mentally, they're drained. They're healing. So that is the reason there's delays here, and they're not bringing you an offer, is because they're not in the headspace to offer anyone anything, right? They need to heal. I'm not sure what this Tower moment was. Was it between you and them, or was it between them and another energy, something from their past? We have don't be needy, love. I want to challenge you to become independent and feel free in our relationship. So if there was any codependency, neediness, that is a message coming through that we need to work on that. But you know yourself better, so take what resonates. What is this person's intentions? It's best, wasn't I telling you? It's best I maintain a distance between you and I. I'll continue to watch you from a distance. I said this word for word because we had Page of Swords and Temperance, that this person is watching you from afar. And there does seem to be kids in the picture here as well. Yeah, they're wanting to work together, compromise, Temperance. I'm going to compromise this time and hope we can find a resolution. Let's work together. Let's have a date and see where it goes. I like to go with the flow. Kids come first. I need to do things right. Please be patient with me. I do love you. So they may be coming out of a divorce, some separation, or they may be concerned. I was saying they're concerned about their finances, so maybe child support or something along those lines, right? But they're definitely still invested. They watch you, maybe through social media, or they wonder about you. What advice do you have for Leo in regards to this person back together? Yeah, this is not over. At least this person's... Aw, and we have love wins. You'll find your way back to each other when the time is right. Hangman, divine timing. And you will soon realize the space that was created was to allow your love to take a different form. So I think you are both growing, developing, whatever transformation you're going through separately. I'm getting a lot of you, what I'm feeling is that this person has unresolved issues that have nothing to do with you. And it's almost the universe put a break on things, right? So they can get themselves together. And others of you, it could be that you're also learning some valuable lessons. I want one more for you. What advice? They're saying look ahead. Leave the past where it belongs. Look forward to what's coming next. Something better is waiting for you, I promise you. Yeah, so they're saying leave the past where it belongs. So if there is any resentment, grudge, whatever you went through. They're saying leave that in the past and look forward. There's something better coming. If you don't want this person back, it can be a new relationship, a surprise offer when it comes to your love life with a new energy. And those of you that want this person back, I definitely see promise here because they were wanting to come towards you, right? But definitely divine timing at play. So it's not overnight progress here. It's slow and steady is what I'm seeing. But there's strong potential here, Leo. This can be something beautiful. But yes, Leo, that is what I have for you. Hopefully this gave you clarity. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you next week. Bye.